Ever since the war with Iran began, one question must have crossed your mind. Iran has been under heavy sanctions for years, so how is Iran actually funding this war? The answer might surprise you. Let's understand the story. The United States imposed strict sanctions on Iran. Iran was removed from the SWIFT banking system. Dollar transactions were blocked. After all this, Iran should have been left with almost no way to operate financially. But Iran came up with a strategy that Western powers never expected. Iran started buying old, rusted oil tankers, ships that were about to be scrapped. One by one, they gathered these tankers and created what experts call a shadow fleet. These ships operated without Western insurance. Their GPS signals were often turned off, and under the cover of night, these oil-loaded ships would travel through the Gulf of Oman. There, they performed one of the most complex operations in global shipping: ship-to-ship oil transfers. Oil would be moved from one ship to another, making it nearly impossible to trace its real origin. Once transferred, the oil would be delivered to China. But China didn't pay Iran in dollars. Instead, China paid by building roads, bridges, and ports inside Iran. In other words, Iran was paid through construction projects. Some payments also happened through cryptocurrency and hawala networks through the UAE. For Iran, this was not just survival. With this money, Iran produced missiles and drones and funded groups like Hezbollah, the Houthis, and Hamas. Sanctions worth $100 billion remained mostly on paper. Through this shadow fleet, Iran managed to bypass much of the Western banking system. The West kept saying the sanctions were working, but Iran used old ships and scrap metal to build a multi-billion-dollar economic network. And even though many countries knew about it, stopping it was difficult, because these ship-to-ship transfers happened in international waters where Western powers have limited legal authority. The story of Iran's shadow fleet teaches one important lesson. Sometimes, when it feels like every road is closed and every door is shut, there is still another way.